What is a playground for a painter except the canvas itself, huh? Mon ami, I am Speed Slasher. I'm doing the bit I did 2 years ago. Except not the webcam because that won't work. Welcome. Hi, welcome to another one of this. It's been 2 years since I've played this game. But I was playing on the Mac and it was still a little slow. I think this time we'll be able to see some gameplay. So, funny enough, I booted up this game a moment ago and I got an achievement because someone bought a work I did last time I played this, so that's kind of funny. So, I also have in the bottom here song playing because eventually I might just play music over this because I think it's just some acoustic guitar that's pretty quiet otherwise, so. But to refresh what this is, it's a Steam game, indie developed by ooh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't think that. Well, if you go back to the title, wait, hold on. Credits. No, but you're supposed to earn currency to unlock paints and other canvases and stuff. You're supposed to buy canvases and all that. So it's supposed to what do you call it, like gamify just making stuff, kind of like what we saw with Passepartout. So I don't really remember how this works, but I need to buy a canvas, don't I? Ooh. Oh, I have 6 of them. Oops. Okay. But I have some cash here, as you can see, some goodies. Gonna buy some stuff. Oh, right, it goes up in price the more I use it. Well, I think the ones I want. Well, I have that, and then what? Oh, what a tease. Okay, well, let's work on something. So this is what we have to work with. Not much, as you can see. But we'll do something here. And hi, Will. Good to see you're trying out streaming again. I will admit I don't know if I'll be around for it, but I hope that the people who can pop in, and yourself included, just have a good time. Alright, well, we gotta... I forgot how limited you are in this in terms of, like, just the what you have available. How does this work exactly? Oh. Okay. So envision what is like the most basic art tool you could think of. This is what it will look like. No Mario Paint. I try to think about like how do I mix things up for it, because I was doing that like each week for creative sense, and I was like, I want to flip it up a bit. This is a game I played in Hypixel. This is a game I played a long while ago, back before I even had a decent computer, and back before you... I was gonna say even born, that's not true. Back before you were part of the group. No! Absolutely not! Not... What, like 50 plus hours of listening to dun 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 dun. Give me a break! Give me a break! Please! As much as I like that song, that's like what we had to listen to for a bunch of streams, so forgive me, but... No. No Mario Paint, no click. I think of like the most basic thing that I can think of is... I think MS Paint has some things. Let's say like the CDI. Are you familiar with that one? The CDI art program? And how do you... Oops. So as you can see, really gotta go basic with this because you can't really. I don't know if you have the option to mix a color and then like oops. Ah no. There's also no undoing. So what was this again? Oh right. So like if I want to have this, I had to do it like. Actually, I don't know how this works. Is it not doing it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, we don't really have a lot of colors here. It's fine. We played Passepartout, which had no undos. We can do this. But boy howdy. This is rough. I said last time, I think, and I still hold it true. Like, this game can just scare me. Like, imagine if, like, it's like, you hear... Well, I think that's conflating accessibility with simplicity, but at the same time, I get what you're saying. Do you use Linux? The answer is no. I think I only know one person who uses Linux. What this gives me vibes of, though, is we played this on another random art program session. It was a Tux Paint. Kind of gives me that vibe. What this has that my program of choice does not have is blending. So believe it or not, like I have to for Paint.net, which is not MS Paint, to re-clarify for some folk. You have to use custom plugins to accomplish certain things. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to blend these in. Hopefully it works. I hope it works. But like I want to have gradients, but we can't really have gradients. So I gotta fake it. Gotta the fake psychic it. I'll concede that it's the most readily available thing, so a lot of people consider it first. Okay, so time to blend. Man. Come on. The blending isn't like how I would like it either, but I mean, this is how a paint scraper would essentially work. You're lifting off the paint rather than like smudging it for the most part, even though this is considered a smudge tool. One day I should buy like a real life canvas and paint for you guys. But what's pulling me away from that is like, you know, not having a succinct webcam to do that with. For those who don't know, for the podcast, I'm recording that using my phone, so that's why there's no like moments. No. Speaking of, I've been editing the recent podcast. I showed a hint of it in Carl's Discord. We mentioned UTFP because we talk about game news, and there was a certain game that we assumed would have been something you were like. In fact, let me specify your potential reaction to it. Oh. So cute. Do you know what game we're talking about from that? Yes, it was Stray. It was totally Stray. Now you know. I think there's a bright side at the end of the tunnel for Morbius's existence, and I think a lot of people don't realize what it did. For one, it showed execs don't know how what the point of a meme is. That's one thing. The other thing is it covered this other very bad movie. Not on like terms of like it's not bad in terms of oh it's not creative, bad in terms of like it's giving a shit message. And it obfuscated that movie, so he kind of spoiled it a little. I see. All right, blend, 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 blend. Look, we got some stuff going on here. Can you tell a little? It's like a little depth stuff in there. I just posted it before the stream started. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's a remaster for Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Who did it? Morbius fans, Morbius heads, did you do it? Oh, this is nice. I wanted to add like a little cumuludoo here and there. I always draw these fluffy clouds, so it's nice to have some other kind of cloud things. Darn limited run. I basically just depended on the smudge tool for this, but hey, I think this looks a lot nicer than when we didn't when we didn't have this kind of tool before. But yeah, as you can see, unfortunately for today, you guys are just gonna see a lot of basic kind of paintings, nothing too spectacular. Not to say that, like, not to toot my own horn, but like, there's not gonna be a lot of hoobie scooching going on here. It's just gonna be sort of because when we did it, I didn't really do the story mode. I kind of jumped around with each thing, and this time I kind of want to just focus on getting stuff unlocked and stuff, just to see the progression sense. And hi, Lime Green, Heidi. Well, Pixel, you gonna do it? That's the problem of ousting yourself as a game dev. Everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, you should add you should." Zorks over here will be like, "You should add a Def Big cameo." Which I highly recommend. Let's, you know what? So Best Friends, they took the character Zubaz essentially, who was a unused Street Fighter character design that was left on the cutting board, and kind of ran with it. So I mean, if Def Vig isn't going to show up in Frontiers, I think it's our chance. I think it's our time, right? Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put a little yellow here. I wish I had pink. You know, so people were like, oh, Mario Paint, Mario Paint. You know, that should be like Mario Paint. It's Mario Paint. I don't have pink still. Where's pink when you need them? I got that crystal ball. I got your number right here in my tarot cards. Do 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 do. Yeah, they helped the Kickstarter. They're also in like Dive Kick. If is that a reference for yourself, just out of curiosity. Yeah, they put it in Dive Kick. Well, where else did the Baz show up? I like how they handled the Baz, and that he's just like this big chump guy. He's like, wah, and really fits you know, their kind of their existence. I thought that it was Matt and Wooly that was in the background of Skullgirls. Was it also Baz in there? I don't remember. Gosh. You know, I think this looks decent, but at the same time, I'm sure you all can see it's just blurry. And I don't know how to like make this sharper because like this brush here, if you look really closely at it, it's an aliased brush, and that it's very pixelated. It has an obtusely harsh edge, and you can't really smooth that out with this process, or without just doing this to it. I'm gonna try to blend this purple out, basically, but, you know, kind of force a gradient. It's really tough. Obtusely so. Let's kind of top off this part. There we go, there we go. Look at this, look at that. But this is a relaxing game still, regardless. I don't feel as fettered to do something like amazing. I just feel like I need to put something on. So he was in as early as the game came out. I think. I think we was speaking in a like a past, or rather like a collective tense. I don't know how else to phrase it, but like. I get what Zorks meant by that. Because if anything, I'm sure he's been in the game for a good while now. As a extra boss type. I wonder. I want to get a different blending tool if that's an option. All right. But you know, this isn't a like I can't really drag something out. That's what I'm noticing with this. Like, I don't know if it's apparent. I mean, I have my mouse cursor on so then you guys can see specifically as well when I'm clicking stuff, but like I don't feel like I'm dragging these colors around too much.
It's like, I want to push this purple kind of out and off. But it's not quite happening. So like, yeah, I don't know what's the mentality you have to have for this game, but I'm almost at a point where I'll just call it because like it's not doing it here. Ugh. For those interested, I think Will is to stream Persona 5 today as well. Later on today. So if you'd like to peep that, feel free. But I'm streaming right now. Me! Okay, well, can something happen here? Like, come on. I'm trying to... It won't blend out. I don't know if, like, what I'm trying to do is, being understood, but I really just wanted this, like, kind of subtle gradient, but yeah. Can't I do it? I think the idea that they're trying to portray is like, you know, there's only so much paint on the canvas, but at the same time, the music of this game kind of reminds me of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, where it's like, sometimes we mess up, we fall. It's up to us to not get angry, but rather to overcome such odds with a semblance of veracity. Yeah. Did that fit? Did that work? Okay, let's blend that out, and then I will call this one done. I don't know how this works though. Where do I send it off to? I will probably start playing music after this though. I think that would be... It would be a very self-indulgent game, but like I like the idea of a game where you just draw something and then someone kind of chats. It's like, imagine Seaman, except like nice to you and talks philosophy about art. Okay, just this. I wish I could do a path here. I could do orange with brown, but actually, let's try it. Let's try it. Just, Imagine Seaman, but nice. Cannot compute. Dolly, error. We'll get you a new one. And that's how Dolly 241 came to existence. Thank you for watching my plot. Look at this, come on. So like black and then little... If I was blending this in real life, man, I'd be getting the colors I'd be wanting. See, because that's what I want, but like I want to get rid of that orange now. Okay. Welcome to Pokemon. Alright, let's... How do I do this? Doodler. Who? Greater Doodler. Alright. Save painting. Oxygen free. Hold on. Let's be a little more Scrappy Meadow. Fuck it. And then sell in the harbor. Alright, we made a piece. Now, okay. Pink would be nice. Like, what kind of pink? I want like a warm pink. Let's see. Ooh, that one's kind of nice. A little too strong. I'm gonna go with this one. The Lavender Rose here. This one's nice as well. Rosebud. But, Rosebudman. I think I can accomplish that. I kind of want this one. There you go. Tools. What'd you call me? I remember the airbrush kind of stinking. Oh, why is that so expensive? Okay, well, oh. I can't afford that. Okay, I still have this canvas, so I'll do that. Let's earn some more money. Dang. Sheesh. Watch this now. How do I... Aha! Okay, now we have pink. So, let's do something with pink, huh? I want the watercolor next. So, here we're gonna do... We're gonna do something like this. We're gonna, like, gradient this out, but for now, let's just get all these going. All these working. The watercolor will help because then I'll be able to layer these colors a lot more cohesively. Oh, let's... Okay, hold on. Let's play some music. Well, you know, people wanted it. I tire myself out a lot for you guys. Let's play Mario Paint music. I have to go. I don't have it on me, so I'm gonna go here to YouTube to get it. Among Us, Among Us. The Fall Guy portal. Well, I could drop that a little more, actually. That's good, I think. I think I've become decent at mixing audio by just looking at it, but even then, there's some times where I'm just flat out wrong. So please let me know when it's like, This pink is alright. I think I'm going to use it particularly for... I like using it to highlight, what do you call it? Kinda... clouds and characters and stuff. I like using pink as a shade. Alright, blend this sucker out for now, and then we're gonna go over again with another layer. Gosh, this stinks. I'm not fond of this blending thing. I think I said this last time as well. It's not what I envisioned, because it kind of blurs without direction, I feel. Like, say, you could see I'm doing this motion, right? And it should be like, since you're scraping it, right? It should be going like, you should be able to see like striations and lines and stuff. Instead, it's more like blurring. How do I time out? It's like a weird Gaussian blur effect without the blur that you kind of want. And I think that's the unfortunate thing. It's not doing what I expect it to do. But at the same time, you know, when the that time it was the fake site TFP did that. Okay, but going back to it, like it doesn't, you know, there's a conflict of maybe this is just what the developers were able to do, or rather this is what they perceived it so, you know, I think there's always this uphill, like, you know, there's this conflict of what art is and stuff that's kind of going on, I suppose. I feel like at most I could just do like trippy, like, you know, tie-dye shirts. or this is like you know what this is? Your math art book, or your math cover. They put numbers here, and it's like, Intro to Algebra. Ooh, do you notice that in here it's somehow become orange? I'm not sure how that works, but that's interesting. Okay, now let's pop on some blue. Papa joins the blue, and the kangaroo, blue. Alright. Gosh. This is wacky. I need to get the watercolor next for sure. I think when we played this last time, I was gonna get that first. Again, very old stream. I don't expect anyone to have remembered that. I will admit, I don't even remember who was there for it either, so. Betrayal. You were my brother! TFP's like, I guess I faked you out, huh? You were my brother! I was bamboozled. Okay. I'm gonna go play my calming music playlist. Because I haven't played Minecraft in a while, so it'll be nice to go through this playlist again. What should this be? I don't know. But yeah, when I think of painting, this is not like... It's really difficult to make a traditional media as painting feel like painting in a mechanical sense, for sure, a digital sense, rather. Space!
Escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
If I had the colors, I would draw Tim Curry here, but unfortunately I don't. I ain't even gonna bother. All right, here we go. Let's. You know what this could be? I have an idea. Let's see if you guys can catch on what I'm about to do. What I'm about to do. I'm gonna try something a little bit unique, and I really want to see if you all can guess what this is supposed to be. The main thing is I don't have a flesh tone, really, besides I could draw the thing. You know, the thing's catchphrase is it's Morbin time. It says it all the time. TFP can confirm. Let me do my TFP impression. No, he does not say it's Morbin time. Oh, God damn it. You can see it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you know what? I did use pink down here. I got your number right here in my tarot cards. It's more like I'm just saying what you would say. Like, God damn it. Whoa. I think sometimes an impression is more about the nature of the person rather than the sound of the person, if that makes sense. No impressions of me are nice. It's just me stuttering and going, ooh. I'm more than that. I'm a multifaceted individual. Anyone have any guesses what I'm drawing though? Besides, it's not no, it's not. That'd be cool. It's more blue. TFP's impression of me though is like, oh, I'm almost done. Hold on. Is this shape helping? I hope so. The shape of what's the empty space is supposed to guide you as to what this is. Doom, 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 doom. Closer. This also kind of looks like street art to me, and that, you know, they do the really quick like space stuff with the you know, Earth and all that, or planets. All right, here we go. Last hint, which is basically the answer. I'm not using a reference, by the way, so this won't look exactly correctly. Oh, I forgot to have a fill can. I don't think I'm gonna really get that, though. Hello, I'm Speed Slasher. Here's another Morb joke. Bro to bro, I'm laughing my... I've never said I'm laughing my buns off. I will say that. That's not a me thing. I will contend with that. How I corrupted Zorks, also bro to bro, I'm very insightful, but I can say many weird things so I get goofed up on a lot. I'll give you an A. I don't think I've ever said buns. You know what I say instead? I say caboose. It's pretty good though. Anyone know what this is now? Last chance before I just say it. I'm me. I get to decide what me is. I love that statement where it's like Speed, you don't know what you're talking about. I think Zorks has it. It's supposed to be a Final Destination. I guess I could draw Master Hand in the middle. That could also help, huh? I'd have to draw a hand, though. I have this on loop, right? This is another Parasite Eve song. Parasite Eve 2s. Oh, my connection. Oh, my frames. Oh, my frames. Okay. Oh, welcome to Speedy Sundays, folks. I'm here. My name's Speed Slasher. Welcome to another Speedy Sundays. Today we're going to be playing, what's a game not to play on a Speedy Sunday? Bio! I don't mean bio like Biohazard. That would be kind of interesting. Or sorry, well, I was gonna say Bioshock, but. Plumbers don't wear ties. Okay, now just gotta draw a hand. It can't be that hard. Actually, the difficulty is I don't remember which hand is which. Which hand is like Master Hand, which hand is a Crazy Hand. Bio freaks? You know what, Zorks, just for you, to turn that into an A+, I'm only going to exclusively call ass buns now. This is for you, Morph! Are you a buns or Magmar kind of guy? What's moving? You might have to reset the thing because I've been dropping frames. It could just be you. I figured like the internet was too good to be true. You know, where it's like, hey, look, your download speed is 500. I checked today, it's now 100. or 180. I was like, well, yeah, that was a lie. Actually, this looks like it's being defeated. That's cool. I'm gonna sell this one on the market too. I don't imagine we're gonna get any of these sold, but I'd rather buy these, buy other people's works in this game than buy NFTs. At least I'm getting something out of this. And let me add like a dramatic like cut, you know, and then that will be it. Got shing, shing, and then we'll blur it. Shing. All right, let's. I want to sell this one on the harbor. Obviously, we won't be getting these at any point, but it'll be nice. Okay, let's. Yeah, we could do that, and then I can buy watercolors, which will be nice. Watercolor. I thought I just unlocked the thing through Renown. Did I not? Oh. I'm confused because I thought I just got unlocked for it. How do I check my level? I don't know what this is. Oh, I guess it's just textured, but well. Okay, I'm going to hide the screen because sometimes, you know, you don't know what's going to show up. I'm going to go to the harbor real quick. So let's go over here. So the harbor is where people will sell their own works. And as long as I give it a quick look and make sure nothing's lewd, then we can look at it. Okay, let's look at it. Here we go. Ooh. This one looks like a Yoshitaka. Oh, look, both of mine are here. It kind of makes me think of a Yoshitaka Amano thing. I'll give it a thumbs up. And then, how do I get out of here again? Here's mine. You can see it. Greeter Doodler. Okay, I'm going to hide again just to see. Nothing is really strange here. Okay. Oh, we just got out of that. Well, actually, what's at the community art house? Oh, it's not lewd, but it's stinky. It's a poop. It's a poop. And then, ooh, look at this cake. Ooh, that's nice. Thumbs up. That one's cute. Well. And then here's like the Chad. Oh, you know, this gives me an idea though. I should be working with just black and white. That should be enough to make something. So let's try that. And then I'll sell it directly as well. Okay. Let's hit up the studio. Let's do a little flip flap. Yeah, I think black and white will be the nice way to do it. Let's do like a grotto, like a forest. I think that'll be pretty simple. So let's start from the light and then go backwards. So, you know, here's where the sun will be basically. Yeah, I should have thought about this earlier. This makes sense. This makes sense. Sensible? I think so. I think so. Okay, alright. Now here's where we get into the fine detail, because we're going to be alternating between some colors here, basically. But I'm just going to directly sell this one as well. Instead of putting it on the market. Putting it on the market, telling everyone that they got to park it in the parking lot. What? It's terrible. Okay, let's blend this as is. Let's see. I'm gonna put more white back on the canvas, I think. What's nice about this game is you don't have to buy more paints after you use them up. I think that'd be an interesting challenge mode. I don't know what this developer has made since this game as well. Servers are still up for it, which is nice. It's been around for a while, I think. Okay, level up. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Keep your buns toasty. Thanks for popping in. You know what? You got me. If I played Parappa, I would say buns because that's one of the songs. It's toasty buns. All right, we got this. We got a nice little thing going on here. We got super blend, super blend, super blend. Okay, I will be transparent. The reason why I picked this game is because I ran out of things to want to play at them for a Monday. In that, it's like, oh, I want to play creative games still, kinda. And then I looked at House Flipper and I was like, no, I'm doing that in real life. And also I thought it would be fun to go back to this anyway. Wonder if I would just benefit from absorbing this with a like pixel art mentality in terms of, because yeah, this is like an alias brush again. It's not if you look really closely, as you can see, it's only blended because I'm zoomed in on it. I hope that makes sense. Otherwise it's like just hard edge, you know, so. One of my favorite episodes of Bob Ross's is when he paints only using like black and white, or basically monochrome. In that I think he added like blue or purple to basically make it a single tone thing, or rather, you know. I thought that was really nice, especially for people who are indeed colorblind. That's why I kind of like doing black and white stuff every now and then. I did it in Mario Paint, no less, so that was fun. That one I'd like to go back to and try again, but make all... You know how I use a... I really depend on brushes like the grass and stuff. I'd love to just do that, but in black and white, and then see how that looks. Because again, that one was a really old one. I wasn't using the colors, or the brushes too much. Or the stencil tool, I guess. The stamp tool. Okay, so my idea with this, we can kind of... We're going to slowly darken this over here. But I want it to be like perspective trees, where they're going upwards like that. Hopefully it looks nice. Oh, and for those who do peep on my VODs, I very much so appreciate it if you ever go back and look at it. I see some views, but I don't know, they're just myself looking at them. But I renamed all of the Mario Paint ones to include what I drew during it. I didn't announce this, I should have, but I hope that's a nice thing to have done. For reference's sake. Oh, TFP, did you hear Jeff Gersman has now left Giant Bomb? I think that's like basically most of the I was gonna say old blood, but you know, the major key players. Not to be mean to any of the other people who are still at Giant Bomb or Beast, but basically all the original people, I suppose, are now out. This one's nice. This one came out nice, at least in terms of like, I like the gradient here. I would sell this one on the market, but then we're not gonna make money. Well, actually, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot Beast is gone. With who was it? Dan? I don't quite recall. Again, my sister was more the one who was into the Bomb Beast. Right about now, it's time to rock with the Biggity Bop Bomba. Okay, Pixel, you still here? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do the old Speed Slasher color. Blue! Yay! I lied, it's not monochrome. Well, actually, it still is. Those terms get mixed up a lot, and I don't even... I tend to say I know. Sometimes I don't, because, you know, there's achromatic, and then there's monochromatic. And generally when I think of achromatic, I think of this. And then when I think of monochrome, it's like, it could be this, but it could be this and a color, like blue. So, I don't know, it's very confusion. Very confusioning. For a guy like me. Yeah, I don't really know the history. I know there was definitely changes going on. I don't know if those were the reason. Like a manager shift or something? I'm not sure. I can't really say. I don't want to be speculative of something I'm not fully aware of. Actually, that's the only thing you could do when you're speculating. It's something you don't really know about. Oh, this looks cool. This looks like... Oh, I'm gonna go with this, actually. It looks like a meadow of glowing blue, like, flowers to me. Is that... Did anyone else see that like that? Like this, like that? Like this, like that? Hope so. I know they were saying stuff like, no, it's not because of the managers that I'm leaving, it's just my time. But I also felt like a lot of people were saying it kind of was something on that front. But again, I don't. Rather, I don't have enough information to make a good speculation. I think that's probably the better term for me to say. Did I mention that people were remaking the or doing remasters and covers of the Hotel Dusk soundtrack? Because man, it's good. I've been listening to it. I click like. I click subscribe. I click the very good button. Actually, this looks like Bloodborne. Bloodborne moment. So I'm gonna pop in more of these, and then I'm gonna pop in some whites as well to really make these kind of glow. I think it's a cool look. I hope. Alright, then blend, 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 blend. Speaking of Tales, you know, it's crazy. A lot of the Western, you know, gacha games of Tales just die. Like Luminaria didn't even last 6 months. But right now what's going on, I'm actually, like, kind of playing both. Asteria and, what's the other one? Oh, Tales of the Rays? They're having a crossover thing where it's like, yeah, characters from this one you can get in the other one, and then if enough people are playing, then we'll give each other the boosts across games. And I'm like, man, why didn't they should have tried a little harder with the bringing those ones over. I feel. I mean, Rays was over, but still for a short while. I think Rays could have powered through because it's the only one that plays where you actually do the moves and play in an action kind of style. But I don't know how the finances were on that, so. Also, you know, as much as I talk about it, I don't want to directly enthuse gacha, but I mean, hey. they got the Raven. Doing a little bit of my TFP impression there. What should be at the center here? What Edelgard is it? Is it the Fallen one? Or is it the... Like, I didn't check. Funnily enough, Tim and I kind of got tired of editing, so I was like, I'm gonna hang out with Tim. And we watched the Fat, and he was like, his favorite, I would say, is the Blazing Blade. So he was like, well, I was gonna save my orbs. Now I guess not. Because they didn't have any Game Boy Advance Cavaliers that were of that kind until now, so. What's interesting, this also kind of looks like it has brown now, doesn't it? I don't know how that's happening. Okay, we're gonna kind of kill the past. We're gonna darken this up a bit. You know who I want? I want Geats. Geats is not in the game yet, right? I'm pretty sure he's not. Geats is cool. Geats. You know what this looks like? I got it. I got it. I'm gonna put a golden sword here. Like it's a fire emblem. So it'll go. Oops. We'll go like. Like that. And then like a red hand, no, black handle. It looks funny. I can't draw straight lines. Ah, it's fine. Whatever. Who cares? it's shitty Ragnell. Okay. I'm gonna go back over with black, but ooh, ruined. I kind of ruined it. But at the same time, it's not taking it too seriously. With what tools we have at our disposal. Oh, I should also mention Tim was playing Randomizer. That was interesting. I called it. I was telling him, so you have Florina as a Lin Lord, and you have, I think it was Sane as a Eliwood Lord, and then I said, you know who's gonna be your Hector Lord? It's gonna be Eliwood, and then it was Eliwood. I felt very powerful. Nostradamus there. Gosh, this looks like this looks fun. This looks like, you know, your first day learning about how, and not to you know, I when I say these things, I don't mean it to be like, oh, if yours isn't even like this looking, you know, it's bad. But it kind of reminds me of when I played with Photoshop for the first time and learned about the smudge tool. I saw there's a randomizer for 3 houses. I saw you could play with you could have Kronia on your team. Now I'm motivated. Some of you might be wondering, really? The clown? Yes, the clown. Yes, the clown. Yes. Man, okay. What? I have a good name for this one. Let's see, how much does it sell for? Okay, I'll take it. Cool sword. Epic. Yeah, I kind of missed them. Were you playing a game and Dolly was watching? Seemed like a cat game. That's what you're talking about. I don't know. Let's sell this to the crafting merchant. That one I can live without. Okay, come on. It's... I thought I unlocked one. I'm confused. Do I have to do something here? What am I doing wrong? Oh. When Carl was on a weird would you rather... Okay. No, not really. You can tell me. You can tell Speed. Okay, I'm confused. A personal maid or a personal chef? Wait, how... Is it agreed upon? Who knows? Oh, Carl was confused. He doesn't get these things, you know? We even talked about in Tomodachi Life. That's why he made the topic of the day me. He was like, no one's ever heard of me's before. I want to buy the round one. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's buy. Wait, no, I can afford. Okay, let's buy. Fuck. Oh, thank goodness. Let's buy this one. Okay. And then let's buy new collars. Huh? So I've been eating a brown, right? This will be nice. And then, ooh, the price is going up. Thanks a lot. Okay. This is a nice one right there. I like that one. I want more nature colors. Let's get like a dark green here. Let's get an olive green. Pioneers Olive Town. I want to make a lush landscape. Oh, good. I can gradient my blue a little here, finally. I'm just gonna go a little ham. I hope that's okay. I'm not saying like I hope that's okay for you guys. I'm saying to my own self I hope that's okay in terms of like if I'm not missing out on getting something else. I don't care what you guys think. No. Okay, these are good colors, and then how about this color here? I'm trying not to be too greedy, but at the same time, I like having this variety. Bet some of y'all are just looking at what I'm picking and like, what? Why that color? That's gross. This one. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I think I could make a really nice gradient. So let's flip. Did you see the pool? All right, watercolor. How does this work? Oh man, I forgot how I hate it. I forgot it looks like that. What are you talking about? That's not how it works. When I do watercolor, they go. Have a brush on me. I can do. I was hoping this was just. Yeah, I remember. I was hoping this was just like a translucent like thing with a low opacity that just goes over and over. No, it's. It's not what you think of at all, I feel. Well, these are the colors we have been given. These are the tools we have to work with. And you know, again, going back to it, it does promote to you to think a little differently. Like, this isn't what I was expecting out of it. Well, then be creative. Be crazy. Be the painting. But what this is definitely adding is that it's adding a we're still getting a gradient out of it for the most part, which is nice. We weren't able to get something like this before. Though it's a very procedural gradient, you know, it's a little weird, it's a little finicky, but whatever. And we could smooge it out. Smudge it out, talk about it. Let's smudge it out. We've got to make it real. We've got to make it real. Is a bow on the beat. Yeah. Open Gangnam Style. Okay. All right. Gosh. One day I'll find my true calling for an art program. For now, I'm still sticking with you know, Paint.net, but I'd love to get more diverse tools here and there. I'm gonna see what I can do with just using the watercolor for now. But I know I can like remove some of this like splotchiness by just switching out to like a different tool here. This time I got enough nature colors where I think I want to try... What do you think? Should I do a forest or a mountain kind of environment? Actually, I'm leaning more towards forest. I might have wanted to get more browns, though, I will admit. Wait, hold on, let's level up again. Ooh! Alrighty though, if you compare like our past like gradients to this one's quite nice, I feel. Probably wanted to use this one. Okay, there we go. And then smooch it out. And then okay, there we go. Wanted like a nice line here. Actually, we could do a mountain and a forest. Why not? We're creative individuals. Kinda wish I had the straight edge tool, though. The flat brush. I ain't got the money for it. Do 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 do. Okay, mountain. So we're gonna go back here and then cry because it's gonna look really harsh when I kind of want it to be soft. Alright. Gonna transformer it out. Autobots, more about. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go with the purple here. I'm gonna try one of those like. You know, ice capped ones. So we're gonna go over it with a little bit of this. I mean, this looks quite nice, actually, I would say. I regret not getting like a darker blue. 'Cause I think that's in the blue, yeah. The darker blue that matches that. I'm using brown as an outline here. Once we start smudging it out, but okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something here. Look at that. Look at that. I don't get it. Ooh, it makes a gross noise. It goes. Oh, I dropped frames there. You might have just cut to me doing that noise. I was gonna say the watercolor has a kind of a gross dripping noise when you listen to it. It goes. Some ASMR. Alright. We're gonna do something here. We're gonna blend. Will it blend? That is the question. Ooh! Blended smoke. Don't breathe this. Little yellow. I'm gonna go back to your comment, TFP, since I didn't mention anything to it. So, I was mentioning while I was playing Bricadia, oh, my favorite color is beige, and someone said, what traumatic experience led to that? Basically, I turned into Reagan from Mob Psycho. Let me see. This was me. Gosh, this is not conducive to what I wanted to do. I guess it's pushed in the back, at least, you know. I kind of stopped doing this series, but I'd like to go back to it. There's a bit of planning in terms of like how I want to chunk them. But I hope, if anything, this enthuses people to be experimental with their choice of program every now and then, just to freshen up the old brain hole. Because you have to, as you can see, I have to think differently for how to get this to work, and I can't say I'm getting it right, but at the same time, you know, it's still fun. Wah, 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 no, wah. Ooh. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Ooh, there we go. And then let me get some light on there. That's to really blend it out. I'm gonna sell this one. I'm quite pleased with it so far. So even if I don't like it at the end, I'll sell it. And then I'll pay attention to the Discord. I'll tell you guys how much this sold for. In a few hours, the sun will rise, Yugi. Don't you know, Yugi? You're the one that matters to me. Ah! Too dark. Oi. Hi, Mina. You can see I'm bumbling and fumbling with the limited tools here. TFP, you have the ability to shout out. Would you like to try it this time? Because normally I do it. Hey, it's good to see ya. I'll see if TFP can manage this. Can TFP do it? Uh-huh! Thank you, TFP. So you're also doing an art? I'm, playing this game here. Painter's Playground. As you can see, I'm very limited, but you have to buy your tools. I only have these. I'd recommend you give it a shot if you ever see it around. It's very tough. Because at the start, you only have these, and then you only have this brush, which is not an amazing brush. And then a lot of the tools don't work the way you think they do. Like, this is the watercolor one. I didn't think it'd look like this. No, you're just really appreciative of the shout out. It's fine, I get you. What are you drawing today? More avatars? Or sorry, emotes? And also don't sweat it, by the way. There's so many discords for so many little things. Like, I can't keep an eye or can't keep a track on it myself. I'm in like 20. That's not a lot for some people. But for other people, it's also a lot, so. You gotta do what keeps you sane. And sometimes that just like, you know, getting rid of some, what do you call it? Notifications that pop up on your phone. I haven't gotten to that point yet. But it's very that sounds unfortunate for sure. Oh, speaking of, I didn't tell Nightbot to do that. It wasn't me. Come on, Nightbot, cool it. Busy talking about something important. Hi, boss. Okay. Doing a little activity. We're gonna put a big tree here, I think. Okay, don't spam. But I hope that blows over, and I hope that whoever was affected in a negative way, you know, gets their. I don't know. I was gonna use due diligence. That's not a good word to say, but you know, what the reparations they need. I hope that you'll be able to resolve it. And then, I don't know what to put over here. I guess more. Here's a shrub. There. Whatever. I'm not really thinking about how things are structured in this, because again, you know, I'm very much so limited. I'm just happy to get something down that looks a little like you can understand what it is. All right, so I'm putting some sticks here, some stuff. My problem with it is that it's very blurry coming out. This, everything is just gonna look all blurry. I've seen some other amazing art on here. That makes me quite jealous that they were able to manage it. I played this a long time ago, Carl, before I had the computer. It was the Painter's Playground, and it was recommended by Brian. And the idea is I'm supposed to use money to buy stuff, so I'm supposed to use money to buy tools, paints, and stuff. And you don't start off, you start off with this row and then this brush. That's it. So it's a game about progressing your tools and then progressing your art. But at the same time, I feel a little snub-nosed by how some of these tools work. At the same time, I guess that's the fun of it. But like, again, I'll show it. Like, you know, this is supposed to be the watercolor brush. When you look at it, right, you think it's going to be like a small, it's like a transparent paint that you can overlay a bunch to get the desired thing. Instead, it's, which, it's not what I wanted. Maybe the idea is that you're supposed to do it slow, but at that point, I'm kind of just layering on the color that it is, rather than like having a transparent thing with the color. So I don't know. Passepartout, yeah. The difference with Passepartout is you kind of have everything. The only thing you don't really have is like certain. I think you don't get spray until later, but you get most of the tools that you need off the bat. You don't get new colors. There's supposed to be Passepartout 2, though, by the way. I'm interested in getting that down the line. Passepartout 2. Pooh, the French. I'm sure I'd get addicted. At the same time, it makes me feel sad because, like, I was doing all this Minecraft stuff. And then, I still haven't resolved that situation with the, account migration thing. Where they force you to migrate your account. Obviously, they're different games. I know that for sure. But, like, for me, I think it would also scratch the same itch in terms of, like, building stuff. And, progressing my own thing. At the same time, I know it's, like, you know, because I played 1, it's based on a story, you got all these characters. You're like, I don't know how to build things, you do it. Which I think is funny. Do I look like I know how to build a fridge? That's why we hired you. I'm gonna build a here it comes. Ruined. To build like a passing river thing. Okay, so we're gonna start off by, you know, putting in the little... Then maybe we'll put some stones in as well. I think there's a stone. Check it out. You missed the lyrical paragraph, your tracks make me laugh. You're fronting the microphone, you didn't pass math. Carl, why are you doing that? Oh, okay. I thought you were just like, I'm gonna fill up the chat. Can ya blame me? You did the thing earlier where you're like, check out Speed Slasher for clicks. For clicks. For telols. Poop River. That's that famous song, right, TFB? Poop River. Alright, just gonna do a little Gosh, I don't. Oh, it looks so wacky. Like, you know how this is how you should enjoy this piece. This far away. Stand this far away to enjoy. Stand this close if you hate yourself. What song? 5 a.m.? I don't remember what I did to ruin it. Oh! That's a good memory. I don't remember what songs I used. There's Animal Crossing music, but I forgot it was this one. I can't listen to Cool Beauty anymore without thinking of Sundays. And now, back to Speed Slasher. This doesn't look like water, it looks like... I don't know. Maybe we'll blend it out here in post. You know it's missing? Like reflection, so let's put like... Good night! Laundry time in 5 hours. Yeah, we try not to do laundry from 4 to 9 because of power constraints. See you later! What? Okay. I might push that. I wish I had a more... I wish I had this but less saturated. That would be nice. That would be a nice pick. Instead, we just gotta... Okay, we're getting somewhere. I might put both green and black into this as well. To muddy it up. To muddy it up, up into the stream is where I lose my dreams. I don't know what to do. The coffee to my cream. Kind of got a... This song always has like a lot of songs of old Animal Crossing always had a reggae feel where it's like, you know, you're the coffee to my cream, you know. I would have done that with more gusto if not for the fact that it would take the wind out of me. Okay. Okay. Okie doker. Yeah. Let's try to wrap this one up. I want to put the tree there. But yeah, I'll log into this game in like a week or so, or maybe a couple days, and I'll tell you guys if these sold for anything. And when I first heard the outro for the podcast, I was like, it's giving me kind of, not this song specifically, but yeah, it's something Silent Hilly. Which is why I'm quite fond of it. I like Silent Hill. I don't know if this was known about me. Might be a Chivo! It might have been a dark secret no one knew. Here's a fucking shit treat. This is really close to the thing, so I don't know. Poop River. By a shitty tree. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do. Shit tree. I'm kind of employing, I don't mean to. I'm using like Mario Paint mentality. It's like, no, stop it. I put blue in there. Oh gosh. But yeah, this is really tough to paint with. I don't think I quite want to have a mastery over this, but at the same time, it's fun again to use programs that are outside your comfort zone to diversify how you approach things. You know, I try to spit as much as I can philosophical, so then I could pretend. That's what Ooh, that's an amateur artist. Third intern. Man, I'm rising the leaderboards, folks. There are leaderboards on this. I'll show that after as well. Let me just wrap this up. Let me just fucking call this tree done once I smudge it. I was almost gonna say something that would make TFP go, whoa. Not on stream. Whoa. Gosh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Take it easy. If there's anything I do like, it's this section right here. This is my favorite section of the drawing. Everywhere else sucks. To me, anyway. Again, I try to avoid saying stuff like that because it could be very diminutive to people who are like trying to, and they can't even. They feel like they can't even make something like this. At the same time, man, super blurry. It's really hard to get something like form in this. The close tree looks super alive, but has like no foliage. Foliage. Is that a good thing? Should I put foliage on it? Is what you're saying? I'll put some foliage on it. I just didn't really want to cover the sky. That's my main thing. Just a little. And if you see a cat on the street, try to go. Pss, pss, pss. And then try. And then lastly, go. And if you see the cat like head bop there, then that's good. I'm on the tree like leaves, and if there's too many sparks on my blunt, I'ma put it in my pocket. I'm gonna call this. Ooh. I'm gonna call it interrupting. Is it? It's not 2 R's, right? Hold on, I can confirm this. Oh yeah, it is 2 R's. My bad. What? Oops. Well, we'll keep this in the pants, okay? Actually, I want to get rid of the. Let's get rid of this one. I'm gonna sell this one. Welcome back, Pixel. I'm about to end soon. Let me just hold on real quick. There's a little darkness there, imprisoning the painting. Yeah, it was Final Destination. Just adding a little extra what I can here and there to kind of have things stand out a little more with using black here. And then I'm gonna slightly blur it. Okay, let's sell this one. Interrupting tree. Alright, well, I'll tell you guys if that it sells. I'll let you know when it sells. Okay. Let's look at what's the... let's look at, like, the leaderboards, you know? Here. Where am I at? I'm 0. I'm 0. Tobacco Jesus. My fellow children. Let's blaze up. I've given 5 thumbs up. Oh my goodness. I've made 98 buckaroonies. So let me check the harbor again just to see. Has anyone been making paintings since I've been working? Oh, I guess not. Look, I'm still the most recent 2 people, like, person. But if I go over here, we get to see some. Oops, careful. Okay, no, these are still fine. I think these are the same ones. The poop. Oh, this one's cool. I didn't see this one. Oh, that one's awesome. Oh! That's cool too. Okay, I'm going to flip the page here. See what else people have been working on. Ooh! Look at this one. Jesse, we have to paint. This one kind of looks like they used a program though, for sure. I don't know how they did it, but if you could see, it has a posterize effect, and it's colored in a way in which, particularly over here, I don't think that's a natural choice to do. So I'm pretty sure they used a program of sorts. We've seen some of these ones before, like this one I saw last time. And this one as well. Oh, I did not see this one. I don't know if something nude will show up. But, well, I don't know. Was that one? Is this safe to show? But that will do it for today's play. I don't know if I'll do this again next week. It's fun. But, you know. I'm trying to find what to do on Monday still, so. Thanks for joining me. Nothing Tuesday. Well, actually, Tuesday, I think that I'll have the podcast uploaded. So I have actually access to Carl's channel, so I can upload stuff onto there. And then besides that, Wednesday, more Cheebs. Thursday, more Stardew Pioneers. And then, yeah, it has RPG leveling, so you level up your character and then you unlock more stuff you could buy with your renown and coinage. This game is, I think, $10. So you can gauge whether or not it's also a $10 purchase for you, or maybe you could wait on it. I won't say either or. I think it's worth either price. So thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys later.